Guys, welcome back to another video.
Apparently the one-line test is impossible. But guess what? I am the best on this app, so watch me do it. Ready? So obviously we're going to start up here. Perfect. Then we're going to go here. And then we're going to go around. Easy. This is so simple, guys. I don't know how anybody can't pass it. Come on! This is impossible. Nobody can do it.
It's got a virus. I think I for real just got a virus. I think I for real just got a virus. I think I for real just got a virus. I think I for real just got a virus.
I think I for real just got a virus.
Actor.
I look so lame! This is supposed to be when I peaked! It was so lame! But this was supposed to be when I peaked!
I'm a voice actor. What's up, Doc? I'm guessing you're the real one! What's up, Doc? I'm guessing you're the real one!
I'm a voice actor, and I just love the town square! I just love the town square!
I'm a voice actor. Another glass, please, boss. I'm not leaving today till someone has to carry me out. Another glass, please, boss. I'm not leaving today till someone has to carry me out.
I'm a voice actor. Don't bite my head off, Endeavor. I just now flew in. Don't bite my head off, Endeavor. I just now flew in.
Falsely accused me, leading to my imprisonment for years, and now that I've been released, I will repay everything I went through in the same coin. My daughter has always been a troublesome person, and we all knew it. She didn't even finish high school because when she was attending, she simply decided to disappear for years with a boyfriend, and when they broke up, she came back and immediately started living with us again. My wife complained to her, but did no more than that. Obviously, this bothered me, and I told them several times, as I had already seen her take my things to sell several times, but they just said I should be patient and that they couldn't just kick my daughter out of the house. However, one day, she eventually did something that I couldn't even imagine she would do. The police knocked on our door, saying that a person from my neighborhood a few days ago saw someone leaving her house carrying her personal belongings. She followed this person and saw that they entered my house. She was masked, so they didn't know who she was, but still, they came to check the house with a warrant. We all already knew who had done this, and we just accepted them to enter since we didn't have much of a choice, and they searched the house. They went into my daughter's room, and incredibly found nothing, but to my surprise, when they removed one of the layers of my bed, they found several objects that matched the description of the objects in the report, so they took me to jail. When I looked at my own daughter, I already knew it was she who was hiding everything there while I didn't see, and despite that, she didn't seem repentant, and she even seemed to be smiling. I thought that anyway, I would be released since that didn't prove anything, but to my surprise, some people who were robbed testified that it was indeed me who took the things. Maybe they did this out of anger and wanting someone to be arrested. Maybe they did this because I have the same height as my daughter and could have been confused. I don't know. But in the end, I was convicted. 12 years in jail, a tarnished record, I lost my job in my college, and my daughter was free all this time. I ended up getting out this year, about 2 years earlier for good behavior. I never forgave my daughter, my parents, and my wife, as after a while, they didn't even believe that I was innocent, even knowing my daughter's personality. When I returned home, she was still living there, and since I didn't have a job or savings, I knew I would have to stay there too for a long time living with that person, but I had also decided that I wouldn't let her get away with it. I knew my daughter wouldn't hide what she did because she thought that now that I had served my sentence, she couldn't be arrested for it anymore, so when my wife left, I went straight to talk to her. Even before I said anything, she started laughing and mocking how I ended up in jail for something she did and continues to do to this day, and I really couldn't believe how easy it was to get away with it. She even said that I should be careful because if I got distracted, she would hide her things in my bed again, and I would be arrested again. However, what she didn't count on was that all this time I was recording everything secretly. I knew she would give herself up. I knew she wasn't ashamed of what she did. On the same day, I talked to a lawyer about it, and he agreed to represent me, earning 20% of what I would win. I know this is more than usual, but I didn't have much choice. Not only will I sue her for falsely accusing me, but I will also reveal to the court that she admits to continuing to do these things. I will also, logically, sue the government for being unjustly imprisoned for so many years. I know I will make a lot of money in the end, but honestly, I just want justice because I know no amount of money in the world will recover the time I lost during all those years in prison for something I didn't do. The court notification will arrive tomorrow, and I am eager to see her face when I show that I recorded everything she said. You can now check if there's a part 2 by pressing share and more. My daughter falsely accused me, leading to my imprisonment for years. And now that I've been released, I will repay everything I went through in the same coin. Part 2. The day of the final trial had finally arrived, and I entered the courtroom with a mix of nervousness and determination. My daughter was there, confident that her scheme had worked, unaware of the twist that was about to unfold. As I presented the recording as evidence, her expression shifted from confidence to disbelief. Her lawyer tried to argue, but the truth was undeniable. The room fell silent as the audio revealed her confessions and cruel taunts about my unjust imprisonment. The court ruled in my favor, declaring my innocence and acknowledging the suffering I had endured. But the most surprising twist was about to unfold. After the verdict, my sister was sued for defamation and manipulation of the judicial system. The court deemed her actions as severe, resulting in a conviction to pay a financial compensation of $200,000 as a form of reparation for the damages caused to my life and reputation. The news spread quickly, and the media was fascinated by the case's outcome. Civil rights organizations, satisfied with justice being served, emphasized the importance of holding those who attempt to distort the system accountable. My daughter, now facing not only legal consequences but also the obligation to pay a significant amount, began to realize the true cost of her actions. The community was outraged by her conduct, and she found herself isolated. Meanwhile, my life began to rebuild. With justice finally being served, I secured a job and resumed my studies. The challenging experience gave me a new perspective on the importance of justice and respect for others. Although I managed to overcome the trauma of unjust imprisonment, my daughter had to face not only legal condemnation but also the significant financial impact of her choices. The surprising twist not only restored my reputation but also contributed to a positive change in the judicial system.
Did you guys know that the sun isn't actually a planet and it's a fucking star? Like since when? Yesterday? Dude, are you being fucking serious right now? We literally learned that in the 4th grade. Dude, how am I supposed to know that? I didn't learn anatomy in the 4th grade. Anatomy? Dude, you're an idiot. That's literally the study of the human body. Dude, how am I an idiot? Alright? Dude, name one time that I've ever done something. You wipe your ass before you shit! Motherfucker, who does that? You thought Taco Bell was a Mexican phone company! Motherfucker, they sell tacos! You try to read an audiobook! Motherfucker, there's no words! Bro, you season your chicken with Old Spice! Motherfucker, that's a damn deodorant! I said it's a fucking damn deodorant, man. That ain't no season. You parked at a stop sign and waited for that shit to turn green. Motherfucker, it's a sign. It's not a light, bro. It's a fucking sign, bro. Get that fucking through your head. God damn. Chill. I swear to God, you gotta be the dumbest motherfucker I've ever met. How are you so dumb? How? Answer me, how? If you don't answer me, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. I said answer me before I knock you the fuck out.
Esse é o DJ que é o brabo da putagem.
Tô no chão, vou de quatro, vou sentando e rebolando, vou sentando e rebolando, vou sentando e rebolando.
Hold up, did you guys know that there's a Grand Theft Auto filter? Shit, use that.
The homies on a vacation far away. Pull down the mask, I'm coming over. So many ops that I wanna spray. You know I make these streets a little bit colder.
Mrs. Johnson is here. I think you owe her an apology from last time.
Apology for what?
Hello, Jimmy. So was there anything you have to say?
I mean, like, no, not really.
Jimmy!
Okay, fine. I'm really sorry for what I did last time, Mr. Johnson. was really uncalled for.
Oh, well, that's okay. You're too cute not to forgive. You used to throw the cutest tantrums. I remember you crying and drooling all over
Then why don't you draw on this dick?
Jimmy, you take that back.
Nah, fuck that. Matter of fact, what that mouth
My
do?
mouth doesn't do anything.
Yeah, fuck that. You keep saying how cute I am, so why don't you let me hit?
Okay, Jimmy, seriously.
No. Disrespectful? What's disrespectful is you not letting me see them titties.
Jimmy, stop it right now.
Yeah. No, fuck that, because I don't remember them cannons being that big.
Okay, Jimmy, how did Jimmy?
Matter of fact, I'm about to throw a tantrum if I don't see that ass.
Okay, no one needs to throw a tantrum. Yes, and stop.
Fuck that goo gaga,
Jimmy,
bitch.
enough with the goo goo gaga.
Yeah, 'cause I don't remember that ass being that fat.
Okay, mister, you were in timeout. No PlayStation,
fuck that.
no
Matter of fact,
scooter.
Mr. Johnson, why don't you go ahead and twirl for me? I want to see what I'm working with.
Okay, Jimmy, that is enough. Jimmy, go to the corner.
Yeah, because my memory's starting to come back.
Okay, Jimmy, this is
I remember now.
Okay, Jimmy,
The guy who's in touch with his feminine side.
I'm on my period. Purr, bitch.
That's not what I meant.
Right. For sure. So what are some things you like?
Oh my god, I love dogs.
I can lick my own balls.
Okay, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, I got food on my shirt. Ugh, I'm such a messy person.
Me too. I don't even wipe after I shit.
Okay, what the actual fuck?
Okay, guys, we need to stop testing our products on animals. Why? Shampoo companies do it all the time. Yeah, but we make dildos. Fuck, yeah, you're right. Well, who should we test these on then? Why are you guys staring at me? Come on, you cats can't be serious, right? Right? I'm sorry, Jimmy. Oh, come on, this is fucked up!
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, this is a good one. So what are some things you like?
I love getting my nails done.
No way, me too. I literally got them done yesterday.
Wait, oh my god, do you like The Bachelor?
Do I like The Bachelor? I can't believe what Chelsea did last week.
Oh my god, wait, do you like Taylor Swift?
Shut the fuck up. Taylor Swift?
My whole life because of my special sister. She now tried walking down the aisle at my wedding, and I finally got payback. Ever since I could remember, my parents adored my sister more and treated her like a prized child. They didn't even try to be sneaky about it because every time I accused her of taking my clothes, they wouldn't believe me. But if she said that I borrowed her toilet paper, I would get in trouble. Even if there was clear proof, they'd still give her a smaller punishment and try to scold me at the same time. My birthday cake had to be a flavor she liked, and my parents always denied knowing I didn't enjoy that type of cake. Our family trips were always to the places she wanted, even if it was something that should be about me. My sister grew up pampered and didn't like me, just used me as a target. At first, she would ignore me, but then things got worse as we became teenagers. My parents loved to brag about her accomplishments but never mentioned any problems, whereas with me, they loved to bring up any mistakes of mine constantly as teasing material. In high school, she had no pals and I wasn't surprised. My parents had spoiled her, which made her too shy to talk to anyone. While I was fairly popular, she found this unacceptable and lied to my parents that all of my pals were troublemakers and I was forbidden from hanging out with anyone. What saved me from total loneliness was my extended family. Most of my family lived in the same hometown, and I got along with my cousins despite some age differences. At one gathering, they invited me over and I spilled the beans on how I was forbidden from leaving the house. When asked why, my kid self with no filter replied that it was because I wasn't allowed to have pals since my sister didn't have any. My parents found out pretty quickly and had a big argument with our extended family, and as expected, I was grounded for complaining. Eventually, my sister's situation got worse, so she changed schools. I guess the embarrassment of extended family knowing her social status was bad and she demanded to be changed. My parents immediately said yes, even though it cost them more since the school was farther away. My sister made pals at the new school. I thought this would make her go easy on me. Instead, it made things worse. Her pals would come over and bully me, and my parents called it light teasing. I never invited pals over because my parents were awful hosts to them, or my sister would accuse them of taking stuff and they'd believe it. I did become close to my cousins though, especially because my parents didn't dare to mess with them. I was slowly starting to think that life was back at its best, especially because I finally got a boyfriend, but little did I know that my sister had her ways of ruining this as well. I didn't want to bring him home at all, but when my parents found out, they insisted. We arrived at my doorstep. And since the moment he entered, my sister had been staring at him. At one point we were separated and he came to find me to tell me that my sister was flirting with him. He said that she came over with revealing clothing, batting her eyelashes badly, and started telling him how bad I was and how good she was at cuddling. He told me how he didn't want to listen to more of it and came to find me. I told him that he should leave and that I was going to confront her about it. When I confronted her about it in front of my parents, my sister told them a different story, that my boyfriend had instead tried to flirt with her, but she naturally refused since she would never do that to me. I forgot how favored my sister was, and of course, they sided with her. My boyfriend wasn't perfect, but I immediately believed him. No offense to her, but she had the same body as my parents who were overweight. I knew for a fact that my boyfriend wouldn't try to cheat on my pretty body with my sister's. I argued back and forth with them, but my parents prohibited me from dating such a terrible boy. We tried keeping our relationship a secret but failed to do so because my boyfriend wanted to get touchy once in a while. I ended up dating a different guy, but history repeated itself and the same story took place. I tried pointing out how this happened again, but they decided that meant I was incapable of making good choices and kept picking bad boyfriends. My new boyfriend was traumatized from this experience, so he broke up with me. Thanks to my sister, I was named the high school SLT and failed to get into new relationships. The tables turned, and for once in her life, my sister brought her first boyfriend home. Since the first second that boy entered the house, he was flooded with stories about my sister. After 2 hours of boring stories about my sister, I could tell that my sister's boyfriend was excited to leave. As soon as he left, my parents aimed toward me and asked why couldn't I be like my sister and find myself someone like that. Their relationship lasted 3 days because that poor guy couldn't carry that much weight on his shoulders, both physically and metaphorically. Years passed and things remained the same. I was confident that this was the worst things could get, but little did I know that my parents and sisters had a worse in store for me. You can check for part 2 by pressing share then more. I was disgruntled at this point. Part 4 I was slowly starting to think. Part 2 I was mistreated my whole life because of my special sister. She now tried walking down the aisle at my wedding, and I finally got payback. My sister finally finished high school and you would think she became more grown up for college, but she was still the same. She got accepted into college but had no scholarship that could decrease the money burden. Her grades were bad in school, since whenever she got a B we would all celebrate. If she got an A, which was once in a lifetime, my parents would invite all of our families just to celebrate this. My parents, naturally, made a lot of fuss and told her they'd pay for everything. I thought her college departure would be the best thing to happen to me, but turned out that it was the beginning of very stressful years for me. Eventually, my mom came to talk to me about my upcoming high school graduation. She told me since they were paying for my sister's college, they had no money to pay for mine. So it would be better for me to start working immediately after graduation and wait until my sister finished university to see if they could afford something for me. This basically meant that I would either go to college with student loans or take 4 years off and stay at their house, where they also made me pay rent. It became obvious that she was trying to get me to throw a tantrum because she didn't like my simple reply. I told her I was fine with not going to university, and never wanted to go in the first place. This was a flat-out lie, but I figured I could use her words against her. My dad later tried getting on my nerves with my mom, but he failed as well. After a whole lifetime of terrible parenting, I never had any expectations towards my education. A few years passed and I worked very hard and got a scholarship. Not to anywhere like the Ivy League, but it was a good enough course with a full scholarship. Knowing my sister would hate it and try to stop me, I put my achievement on social media at the same time I told them. Even forced myself to thank them in the post. Now they couldn't forbid me from going, as they'd have to explain to the family why not. I guess my sister eventually got to them, and they changed gears and asked me if I was sure I wanted to go. They told me how my sister wasn't doing well in college, and since she was smarter and had better judgment than me, I'd suffer worse. I lied to them and told them that my courses were easier and that I'd be fine. They weren't happy with my decision, but couldn't stop me. College ended up being my savior, and for once in my life I was happy. I still contacted my parents and visited on holidays and such, but since they refused to pay for anything, during this time, I avoided introducing anyone to them, and I'm glad I did because this man ended up becoming my husband. Unfortunately for my family, my husband was the type of guy who loved drama. He won't forgive or forget, and he's probably cooking some revenge. People were baffled when I got together with him because of the big difference in character. Most people thought of him as an angry man, but he was the biggest sweetheart if you treated him with respect. When we discussed marriage, we decided we didn't care much about the ceremony due to our budget, as we'd rather spend it on our honeymoon. We sent out the engagement announcement and the save the date for a few months later. My parents didn't have the slightest clue and naturally demanded they meet my man. I wanted to grow a spine and refuse, but was having a hard time. The distance had made me think maybe my parents weren't so bad. Well, my husband looked like I canceled Christmas when I told him I would at least ensure they were never alone with him. He had been getting ready for this because he knew what to wait for. He even bought a high-quality recorder he could hide in a pocket to record it all. He was stoked, thinking of all the ways he could refuse my sister's advances, insult her, and then spread the recording of her attempts to my family. I refused to go with him, so he went alone and excited to meet them. When he came back an hour later, he had the most euphoric look on his face. Before I could say anything, he started shouting, "Baby won't believe the awful thing they wanted. We have so many opportunities to F them over." I was confused and wanted to hear the recording, but he told me it was better to listen to him first or else I'd misunderstand him. As I was listening to his story, I realized I made the best decision of my life by choosing this man as my husband. You can check for part 3 by pressing share then more. At this part 4 I was slowly starting to think that life was back at its best, especially because I finally got a boyfriend, but little did I know that my sister had her ways of ruining this as well. I didn't want to bring him home at all, but when my parents found out, they insisted. We arrived at my doorstep. And since the moment he entered, my sister had been staring at him. At one point we were separated and he came to find me to tell me that my sister was mistreated my whole life because of my special sister. She now tried walking down the aisle at my wedding, and I finally got payback. Our wedding was planned to perfection and our revenge was waiting to be executed. My husband and family had come up with what they thought was a perfect plan. They wanted my sister to arrive at the perfect time to walk down the aisle, so they would avoid talking to me. My husband and I made sure to keep our security hidden at first. As the guests and my parents arrived, all they could see was a woman with a list of names to check. Only after my parents arrived and sat down did we bring out security. We told him to not allow anyone my sister in and even agreed to pay a handsome tip if he didn't reveal we told him that. A few minutes later my parents got a text message from my sister which said that my sister was 5 minutes away. My dad stood up and made some gestures with his head, and soon enough my bridesmaids were following him. After they all went down and took their places, my dad stood up at the entrance, as if waiting for me. A friend of mine in on the plan texted me and told me to get ready. As soon as my dad took his position, the bridal song started playing. The doors opened and I walked in. My dad looked shocked when he realized that it was me instead of her golden child. He tried looking at the venue entrance to spot my sister, but she was nowhere to be seen. At this point, he was supposed to walk me down the aisle, but he didn't. He got a phone call from someone and made it as an excuse to leave and mumbled something came up. There were gasps and confusion all around. The friend in on it loudly asked what happened. I lied and in a teary voice said he told me it wasn't supposed to be me there. The friend then loudly went, "What did he mean by it shouldn't be you?" So that as many people as possible could hear and spread it. My husband's dad quickly ran over and took my arm. I walked down. The altar whispers as people discussed what happened. My husband and I deserved an Oscar because of how well we wept fake tears. My parents never came back and they missed my marriage. No one dared to tell me what was happening but someone told me. He whispered in my ear that he had to go to the bathroom or else he would burst out laughing. Our plan had worked. I was told that my sister did arrive in a wedding dress. The security refused to let her in until my dad went there and tried threatening him with police, claiming he never heard of him. The security had no problem with the police coming because he was hired by us. At that point, my dad realized by then it'd be too late and tried to demand he let my sister in. My dad went after my husband and he pretended to be confused. He denied having ever agreed to something so ridiculous with my parents in front of everyone else. When they insisted he did, he demanded proof and of course, they couldn't find any. My sister was screamed crying and apparently sat on the floor kicking her legs like a kid. My dad looked like he'd beat my husband, but security and other people held him back. The venue had cameras but they refused to show me the recording of my dad punching my husband, but some people took videos and even uploaded them online. Watching my parents and sister get ripped apart by any and everyone who came out to check the drama was delicious. After years and years of being accused of stuff and not believed, to watch them have a taste was one of the best wedding gifts. My mother was crying, my dad kept changing from purple to white, and my sister was still on the floor crying and screaming. They kept insisting that my husband was in on it but people kept asking why would my husband agree, why was there no proof, and why they wanted my sister to do this to my wedding. They were told to leave and had no choice but to do so. My dad apparently had to drag my sister up as she refused to leave the ground. Their taxi arrived and before my dad got in, he said, "You guys are going to pay me back every penny." We were glad that he was gone and all of us went back to enjoying our marriage. Part 4. I was mistreated.
Apparently this new Gojo Clash Battle filter is all the rage right now. There's a ton of people doing it, a lot of people failing at it. Took this guy probably 20 tries to 30 tries before he finally beat it. But to be honest with you, I'm thinking that I can beat this one pretty easy. We're gonna do a blind react. I have not played this yet. Okay, round 1 did not go great, but that was closer than a lot of people, so we're gonna give it another go. Apparently it's a little bit harder than it looks. We're gonna give it one last try. Apparently this new Gojo Clash Battle filter is all the rage right now. I will absolutely not be taking this level of disrespect. Not by anybody. A few days ago, I made a video where I attempted to beat this filter here that a lot of people seem to be struggling with. Specifically, for those of you that haven't seen it, it is the Gojo Clash Battle filter, where these different characters come down and you have to tap on the screen as fast as possible before they make it down to the bottom. I tried this filter probably 6 or 7 times. I got very, very close to beating this every single time, but ultimately my cat ended up selling my bread. Well, not today. I am absolutely beating this filter if it is the last thing I do, if it takes me hours. So here we go. Cat's not in the room right now, so this should be very easy. As you guys can see, this was just simply too easy for my extremely fast, fat fingers. If you guys have harder filters, you can tag me in them. But again, I'm gonna make it look like light work.
I hit this shot, bro. Y'all gotta give me y'all shoes, bro. Y'all gotta give me all y'all shoes. Oh yeah, buddy, I'm reselling them hoes. Little OJ to stab the time, hold on. Oh my God, buddy, check your cock. Fuck your ass on the ground, buddy. Nobody flying over my head. You need a passport just to get over me. Hold on, get your ass on the ground. Who up here having a sausage party? Buddy, go to sleep.
Yeah, he cheating for sure.
Bro, what?
Yeah, he cheating.
Watch his face temper shot, hold on. Oh my buddy, you were not going nowhere. Bro, listen, if you don't run, I'm gonna let your man live.
But you gonna kill me though, right? Okay.
You goddamn right, hold on.
Man,
oh my, you should have saw what I just did to you, man. Oh my goodness. All in it's Tuesday, hold on. Well, I'll tell you about running in my house. Fuck out my house. Oh, just a little bit off the top. Watch this. Give me that neck, boy. Yuck. Oh, the lock on aimbot. Oh, even though I missed a couple of shots, the lock on aimbot, according to motherfuckers on TikTok. Bro, hold on, watch this. Y'all want to see a little aimbot? Oh, yeah, I'm guilty. Why? Yuck! Oh,
Damn!
My damn.
Yo, he did not just quickscope me like that.
I'm telling you in advance, get ready to redeploy. My boy, I told you already.
What the fuck, bro?
Bro, it's nothing to get mad about. You know what? I feel bad. I'm gonna send my gremlin to beat your ass, boy. Stomp on this shit. Buddy, why you come back for seconds?
Dude, where are you guys at?
Yeah, dude, where are you guys at, bro? I'm over here having to play that with your mans, bro. He on the ground right now. Y'all come pick him up, bro.
Well, he just killed me again.
Yeah, buddy, you're not getting me. Stop.
Fucking 3 of us and 1 of him is just wiping me every fucking time.
Grandson, that's you. Get your ass on the ground, boy.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Stop chasing me, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah. Cap. All that movement, not one bullet landed, bro. Tell your man stop chasing me. Tell your man. Keep chasing me then. Keep chasing me. Yuck. Oh, buddy. Not in my grandma's house, you don't. Hold on. Yuck. Oh, you try to sneak up on me, huh, buddy boy? Huh? Stupid ass boy. Yuck. Hold on. Nah, you're not sniping shit, buddy. Yuck. Cockhead. Oh my goodness, the beamies.
Crack.
I'm not cracked, bro. You did not crack me, bro. I promise you did not crack me.
Oh, right here.
Oh, hold on. Yuck. Oh, Tom Brady.
No. What?
Oh, buddy. Set a little scoreboard. Little 20, not bad for a little second game on. Fuck it.
Truck, yeah, that's my choice to ride.
Now you have to become a demon.
I don't know who this brother is talking about, but whoever it is, we need to find him and put him in witness protection. This guy is doing archer planche push-ups. Do you understand how strong you have to be to do archer planche push-ups? Don't worry, I haven't ignored the dumbbell in his mouth. This guy is training like Zorro. This guy is in the middle of his anime training arc. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we found a protagonist. Who is this guy training for? Who are your ops? The League of Assassins. Under no circumstances do you need to be this strong as a human being, bro. This is exactly why you can't get into random street fights, because you may run into a guy who's training like he's about to fight a kaiju. Imagine that you live with housemates. You go into the living room and you see this guy doing this behind the sofa, bro. You can never look him in the eye again. That's a dangerous individual. The thing is, if I saw someone training like this, I'd immediately want to start making jokes. That would be my first instinct. The problem is, someone training like this doesn't find anything funny anymore. Nothing's funny anymore to them. People that train super hard, I've never seen them smile. Have you ever seen David Goggins laugh? No. Most people work out simply to get healthy. This guy looks like he's working out to, I don't know, fight a supernatural being.
Yo, you better be good. Yo, you got 6 of these? Yo, you'd be a bad brother if you didn't give me at least one.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, little bro. But I'm about to eat all 6 of these K-Dogs.
All 6?
All 6 of them.
Alright, bro.
When they talk, I can't count it as nothing. I'm from round the way, leaving with something. Plus some drink for the time we was broke. $1,600 that just for the coat. $2,000 for lean in the smoke. Throw some racks in the air like you niggas so dope. Couple amigos, my reprice still selling coke. Feeling good, take myself out to dinner. Make a toast for the broke and the sinners. Like some smoke for the scammers and criminals. I get up, we ain't sinners or bloods. I'm too turned up, tell me what you want. The way that I'm living, can't leave it alone. It's never about love, either do it or don't. Give you a life, give you Louis Vuitton. You pay the bitch, I got paid for the bitch. Throw 3s in the air, throw drink on the fit. Hit the scrap with the 24, scrape out the rim. Aiming at them. What the fuck is your problem, yo? Why you gonna knock if you're not gonna wait for an answer? That makes no sense, asshole. Do it again. The right way. Yo, you not about to do it again?
Nah, bro, you doing too much.
Come on, bro. I was just playing. Why you acting like that?
Nah, bro.
It's a T1 Pro. It feels like purple and white.
Hey, little bro. How the fuck you feel the color purple? It's Valentine's Day. Go to a bar. Touch some grass. Get some bitches. Virgin. Motherfucker says, I feel purple. Oh, God. Oh, boy, fellas. I'm Mickey Mouse.
That's actually crazy, bro. How can you fucking feel colors, man? That's insane, bro. Touch some grass like Mickey Mouse said, nigga.
Be trying Buffalo Wild Wings for the first time. Even though I don't know why they call it Buffalo Wild Wings. It's not buffalo. It's just chicken wings. Why do they call it Buffalo Wild Wings? Like, why would they call it buffalo? It's not buffalo. It's chicken wings. So let's go ahead and try it. I'm about to try the first wing, even though this is a leg. Like, it's chicken, guys. It's not a buffalo. These are not buffalo wings. It's not a buffalo. I'm gonna try it with some blue cheese. And like I said, guys, it's not a buffalo. It's not a, this is chicken. It's not a buffalo with wings.
I'm a Buffalo Wild Wing. 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 I'm a Buffalo Wild Wing.
To everyone except Logan. Good night to everyone except those who spell their name L-O-G-A-N. No! Good night to everyone except anyone whose name has the 5 letters L-O-G-A-N. Good night to everyone except those who would kiss the third person that appears after tapping share, then more. Good night to everyone except those whose name rhymes with slogan, brogan, or grogan. Getting more specific now. Good night to everyone except those who have the first letter of their name as Lo, and the last part is Gan. So it's like Logan. Good night to everyone, except anyone who goes by the name of Lougster.
What is our nation?
Good night to everyone, except anyone who can't press and hold the comment button. Oh yeah. Good night to everyone, except anyone whose last name is Hogan. If that's you, tough night, buddy. Crazy specific now. Good night to everyone, except any content creator named Logan Paul or Logan Miller. Good night to everyone, except anyone who goes by the name of Hogan Logan. Good night to everyone, except anyone who knows someone named Logan. If you relate to this one, I hope that you get cookie crumbs all in your bed sheets tonight. Good night to everyone, except anyone whose name rhymes with Logan. Come.
You're my girlfriend. Whoa, all right, ready? Wait, what? Wait.
Look at him. Y'all see this? Look at me. Y'all see how I look right now? This man that brought me on a date to Shake Shack. Like, of all places. Bro. Look at him. Bro, you got all the chains and stuff like that on your neck. Like that girl, but this shit might have been wrong. Shake
Shack is nothing wrong. Then you order the chicken sandwich and stuff. Like, it's nothing wrong with Shake Shack. Shake Shack is a good spot. You tripping?
I don't understand how people live. It's amazing to me that people wake up every morning and say, yeah, another day, let's do it. How do people do it? I don't know how.
A loyal broke nigga or a cheater with money?
A cheater with money.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't really give a because I'm gonna do what I want to do too.
Look at this fucking generation. No. What the fuck? Nah, I can't. What the hell? I can't deal with that, bro. Talking about a cheater with money, so you don't care about love and happiness and being secure?
There's security.
With money? That's fucking crazy.
Of course we gold diggers. All we care about is money.
Chase my grizzly bear. Somebody call 911. But not for me, though. Yeah. Where your mom at?
We on the way to the vet right now, but to whoever bonked my dog upside the head with a cartoon hammer, I will find you. Yo, he's lacking so bad. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to get me a new guard dog. I hate don't feel me touching his tongue. Yo, you wanna go for a walk? You want some treats? Are you dead? Nah, bro, that's a setup. Coco, it's a trap! He's leading you to a drawn-on tunnel so he can move out the way last minute, yell out meep meep, and make you hit the wall. That's it, I'm calling Animal Protective Services, bro. Their mom is hooked off catnip. She comes in and starts tweaking on him for no reason. Damn, bro, I ain't gonna lie, Spider-Man fell all the way off. That shit was lame as hell, bro. It just don't hit the same. I'm surprised he still got fan. Wow, I got that on camera, you piece of shit. That's crazy, bro. I used to watch him on Madagascar. How he sleeping on a bench like this mad zoo's hiring? Like, go get a job.
Ain't no way I'm letting my guard down around him. Cause why is he looking at me like that? Oh, no.
Man, y'all pray for them folks in there. They going through it. They trying to drown the tears with the music.
Keep your floor so clean. Bitch, I got Roombas. I make a mess, they show up and clean it. Look at that. This one's extra large for extra audacity capture. That's crazy. Girl, you gotta stop singing to me with your Ariana Grande ass. You have been fed today. We're about to get fed again. You're not the starving little Timmy that you think you are. Wait, one more? Thank you. A little louder? Thank you. Y'all want to see how I feed them? It's like an every night process too. I love doing this. Yeah, you ready for this? Welcome back to another race of who thinks they're starving the most. Today we have Spotted Dick against Beans on Most because he has the most heart. All right. At the sound of the bugle, they will be off. All right, come on. Go get the food. Oh my God, look at that. Oh my. Congratulations. Whoever thought that the Lamborghini was going to beat the 18-wheeler, you win today's prize, which is getting off that one boyfriend's FYP. It's already bath time for her. She finished her food in 4 fucking minutes. She licked that bitch clean. I could put it back in the cabinet. That's crazy how you finish first. Just like your papa, like father, like daughter. That's cute. Happy boy now that you got fed. Yeah, we happy boy. Yeah, we got whiskers longer than a senator's lifespan. Jesus Christ.